So this is just a quick video for people that's bumpers have broken on their Xbox One. How you open the controller, I'm sure that you've been, there's other videos on how to open it. You grab right here and you can just pull this side off. You actually can just pull the backing off. So you pull that sucker off. You do the same thing on the other side. You have to use a Torx bit head or a really small screwdriver. So here's a Torx. There are these, where the hell's this camera? There are these kind of weird bit heads, you see. Or you can use like a really small screwdriver, you see, like that, to be able to open it. And you just got to go ahead and open up the battery faceplate. There's one screw in there. Take off these side things. There's 2 screws on each side. But this is all about the bumper. If you have a bumper issue, not a trigger issue, nothing else, there's other videos that address that. Say that your bumpers themselves are busted, and you've gotten your controller open, you can go ahead and the faceplate comes off really easy on the ones with the 3.5mm jacks and stuff. So you can take the faceplate off pretty good. When you're wiggling off the back, be a little bit careful. It's this bottom part right here wants to stay stuck inside of the controller, right? So you've got to kind of push in a little bit to wiggle it open. Just wiggle it open. Don't break any internal plastic. Also, the battery door, there's like these terminals on the inside, and the terminals, they're a bit of an issue too. But once you get the controller all the way open, I already have a controller open over here, I'd suggest you'd put some tape right here to keep the rumblers in. So you can put some tape and you can just flip around the controller any way you want. And what you'll do when you open it up, you're going to notice that you can't really get to the bumpers, right? So you're going to look at it, and there's going to be this sort of a, like this. And so you see the Xbox button? There's going to be this plate right here over the Xbox button. The trick to getting this plate off, and I just had to figure it out on my own, the trick to getting the faceplate off is to actually depress the button. Press that button in. Press the button in, right, and you can slide both bumpers off. Press the bumper in, and you can slide both the bumpers off. So, my bumper issue was related to this wing circumstance, this wing thing here. You see this wing thing? This part just broke off, right? So, all I have to do is glue that back in. So, if you can kind of see, it's probably a little bit hard. There's a part right here. So this is the wing. This wing right here broke off, and that was making this just a loose bumper, right? So all you have to do is glue it back together. Use some like here's some stuff right here I'm probably going to use. I got it from a dollar store. This stuff is super cheap, just some super glue, right? And it's good for plastics. So find the one that's designed for plastics, and go ahead and leave it like that. I'd leave it overnight, probably leave it for 24 hours, you know, because it's a controller. You're not going to want to have to open it up all the time. So open the controller if it's the bumper. If you have a loose bumper, right, open the controller. Use the 5 Torx screws. Get those suckers out. You don't have to use the Torx head, because actually you need a Torx head with a hollow inside. You see, a Torx head with a hollow thing. They're like these. They're called safety bits or something like that. And it's kind of hard to find that kind of torque headset. So if you use a super small screwdriver, like designed for glasses and stuff, those are really good. You probably get these at the dollar store too. So once you get it all open, you have to depress that button right there, the Xbox button. Depress that. Take off the faceplate, and your bumpers will come off. And if your bumpers look like this, you need to glue this sucker right back in. Make it good. So that's what I'm about to do. That's all. I just wanted to show you guys this. Hey, thank you guys. Subscribe. I'm going to do more Xbox videos about repair stuff, because I have a good feeling I'm going to be taking apart this controller again at some point. I've already had to do another, actually I had to do another fix. If you break a trigger, this is a trigger fix too. Why not? If you have it all open, if you got a trigger issue, let's say your trigger is going too far down. You see that? That's normal. Feels good, right? Feels good, feels good, feels good. Imagine that you press it and it wants to go into the controller too far down, like crushes it. You can feel it, like you can feel cracking plastic. That's an issue. What that is, once you open this and you got this back faceplate, the issue with that is, here, I got terrible lighting in here. The issue with that is another part broke off. So what will happen is you're going to have to look. This part broke off on mine. See? So I've had to glue that back in. So what you need to do is open it back up, right? Take this faceplate off, find the bumper that caused you issues. See, this, or the issue, see right there? That right there is normal. You can't even freaking tell. Yeah, you can. There you go. All right. So there's like a rubberized piece, right? Right there. Right there. See that? That's a rubber. That makes it feel good when you put the trigger down. If you look at the other side, there was an issue with this one. It's kind of raggedy looking, but it still feels great. I had to crazy glue that back down too. So if you're having a, yeah, here you go. A little better. But nonetheless, that broke off, and I had to glue it back together and leave it overnight and stuff like that. And so, let me see. There. So, whatever. Just, yeah, you see right there? I had to crazy glue that back in too. So there's the two parts. I mean, if you got to open these suckers up and crazy glue them because they're out of warranty, it's a lot better than paying another $40, $50, $60 for another controller. All right, this video's already long enough. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.